Welcome back. We are now at the glue up phase, so I'm going to try and glue these things up today. First time I've done something like this in a long time. Last time I probably did it was probably in high school, if you can believe that. But anyway, I'm going to try and glue these up. Picked a glue that's a little bit slower. It's a Titebond Ultimate 3 or Titebond 3 Ultimate. It's a interior exterior. The thing I like about it though, besides it being stronger, is that it has a longer assembly time. For people that are new like me at this, I want a little bit longer assembly time. So hopefully I'll be able to do this. Better make sure I got myself a wet rag here to clean things up with. I better grab one of those now. And then I've got the frame pieces all slightly sanded. All the edges were broken, all of like the little stringers hanging off of them from the mill when they run through the machine, so they're really nice and clean right now, essentially ready to be primed and painted. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these guys up. Probably have to sand a little bit off the back. I've got these silicone squares that I'm using in the corners to catch any glue that might come off the joints, and these are actually coasters that I bought, a set of 6, but they're 1/4 inch thick, so they're enough to get me up off the table and get me onto the center part, I guess, of the corner clamps for this frame jig here. I've got them all labeled so I know bottom, left, top, and right. So why don't I start off with here? I got to put glue on both ends. Yeah, hopefully I have longer working time because I've got to go through these all nice and slow. I think I'll put it on and then I'll use my brush I've got to brush it in over here. So, oh yeah, it's a thinner glue. One of the other glues I had was noted to be thicker and quicker. Well, I gave it a shot yesterday, kind of a test case, and quicker wasn't the word for it. It was almost like super glue. By the time I held the two pieces together that I wanted to glue, it grabbed. So it was done. And that's not enough time for me to do all these corners. I got to put glue on 8 pieces, get them lined up, get them centered. So hopefully this is the way to go. Now, if I was doing a frame glue up where I used the just a tape on the corners, you know, where you tape it all together, lay it across your on your bench, and then roll it all up, kind of like a big taco. That might work for the thicker and quicker stuff because you're just doing that real fast. Lay that guy in there. I'll admit I'm a little nervous doing this because this might be the point where I realize I've got to start over again. But knowing what I know now, I think getting to this point would be much faster if I had to start over. So that's not a deal breaker by any means. Last one, getting this guy ready to go here. Okay, laying the last piece in here. Now I'm going to snug up my frame a little bit and then start lining the corners up. Get them where I want them. That's going pretty good. They're all kind of jostling into place. Now I can apply some clamping pressure. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Work around here. How you like this so far? Pretty fun? All right. We'll stay facing the camera so we don't lose track. All right, I'm looking pretty good, so applying some pressure. 1, ooh, it's getting to be too much, I think. Boy, they all drew up really nice, and this glue is already drying. What time is it? It is 12:24, so, you know, a couple hours. This guy's gonna be all good and done here. The glue has grabbed it. Well, I won't use my potty mouth, but that one is honked up slightly, and I could have fixed it because I know it fit perfectly. So there's gonna be some sandpaper to cut, not cut, but blend that edge in. Oh, darn it. I did a test piece of this with a different glue, and then I tried to break that joint apart. No way. Like a lot of other stuff, if it's glued good with good glue, it's strong as the wood. The wood will break rather than the joint. So I think that's where I'm at here on this guy. So I got one gap back here that I couldn't fix, and one offset corner here. So it's very imperfect, but I think I'm going to call it good enough. So the plan is to now let this dry. Next time we come back, we'll figure out how this came out, how much sanding we have to do to make it look nice and clean, and then we'll probably try and keep track of Robin working on the painting of it, see how that goes. I think the other thing I've got to do here today then is mark up that back sheet that this mounts to, so that she knows where she can paint. I want keep out areas, so I have bare wood to glue to when I attach this onto there. We'll be back next time. Thanks for watching. Hang in there.